Hello, my miraculous friend, and welcome to another episode of the Magnify Your Miracles podcast. I'm Reverend Frances Faden, and I'm so grateful that we get to spend this time together helping you magnify your miracles. And if you've been wanting to experience more miracles in your life, I'm so excited to share with you what we're going to be talking about today, which is how to walk the path of miracles. Imagine being able to experience miracles in your life every day. Imagine having a way to follow that you knew is a proven path, a path that's been walked before by great spiritual beings, especially somebody like Mother Mary, that you can follow and you can learn and then you can expand on that. Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today. And I'm going to be sharing with you how I do this. And if you want to, you can walk this path as well. So take a breath with me, because let's start with getting our energy right here in this moment. We want to be as open and receptive to the inspiration as we can be. So we're just going to take a few deep breaths together, letting go of anything that's holding us back and breathing in that new energy. And knowing that whatever it is that you need to hear today to help you magnify your miracles is exactly what you're going to be hearing. Let's take one more deep breath together in gratitude, and we can begin. All right, my friend. Well, welcome once again. And I've been thinking about sharing this with you for a long time, and it's taken me a while to be able to get it to be concise enough that I could explain to you what has been my experience. So, what I have found on the spiritual path is that it's a tried and true path is what you want to follow. That's what I'm looking to follow. I want to follow the path that the great mystics have followed, people that have gone before me, people that know how all of this great stuff works, people that live in miraculous consciousness. And for me, one of the best examples of that is the energy of Mother Mary. Mother Mary walked this planet just like we did. She had her own encounters with spirit, just like we can. She said yes to the invitation to follow her soul's purpose and her heart's guidance, just like we can do. And she was able to live, in my opinion, a miraculous life that changed the world and really uplifted everybody. And I don't know about you, but that's what I want to do. I want to be able to walk this planet in a way that long after I'm gone, there's an uplifted energy because I said yes to my heart and my soul. So I'm going to share with you one of the things I've learned. And if you'd like to join me in doing this, I'll tell you a little bit about how you can do that. But there is a path that Mother Mary left behind, and there's something called the Seven Joys Rosary or the Franciscan Crown Rosary. Now, I take all the religion out of it and I look for the mysticism and the metaphysics and the meaning of these things. So we take out any dogma and we look at it. And it has to do with these 7 points of or events that have happened in Mother Mary's life that are called the joyful mysteries. And each one of these, they build on each other, but they leave us a path that we can follow. And each one of these is like an initiation. That's how I see it. So the very first one, you're probably very familiar with. Archangel Gabriel comes to Mother Mary and greets her and says, I have wonderful news for you. If you would like to do this, doesn't say she has to do it. She says, if you say yes to this, it's up to you. And then he tells her, this is what's going to happen. It's going to be amazing if you say yes. And then Mother Mary says yes. And that first mystery is known as the Annunciation. Mother Mary has told me that she prefers that it's called the invitation. It's the invitation from your own soul to have more life. It's the invitation from your own soul to say yes on a deeper level. So no matter what's going on in your life, whether your life is amazing and you want it to be more amazing, or you're having some struggles and you'd like to get it to the point of being amazing, it doesn't matter where you are. It's the same initiation. We all have to use our free will and we all have to say yes. So everything starts with that holy yes. Everything starts with, receiving that invitation And the invitation, the story says it's Archangel Gabriel, but Archangel Gabriel is an energy within you, as well as an angel externally that you can connect with. The name Gabriel means God is my strength. So the part of you that already knows how to do this, the part of you that has the strength to manifest your dream, is already within you. Gabriel, that energy. And that's the energy that's whispering to you and saying, hey, you who have this great idea, you who feel so inspired, you who have this dream, the divine in you is inviting you to say yes to that. The divine in you is asking you to move forward with that. What do you say? And every day we have a chance to go and say yes or say no. Every day we have an opportunity to relive the energy of the invitation, the energy of the Annunciation. Now, the challenge is most of us think it's got to be an angel that's going to come and it's going to be this fancy thing. And that's why I like to strip away all of the dogma and go to the essence of what it is. It's a metaphysical story. It's an allegory that it's an energy that's within you. So yes, Mother Mary walked this path and she left behind this path that we can follow. Now, if you're somebody that wants to be able to embody light the way that Mother Mary did, if you're somebody who wants to be able to bring forth your creative dreams and bless the world like Mother Mary did, doesn't it make sense to follow her path? Doesn't it make sense to walk the path that is proven to be effective and has blessed, billions of people, right? That's what I'm going to be doing. What I'm saying is each one of these 7. So we have the Annunciation, we have the Visitation, where she went to go see St. Elizabeth. We have the Nativity, which is Christmas. We have the Magi coming to visit, which is when she receives those resources. We have the energy of finding Jesus when she thought she'd lost him in the temple. We have the energy of the resurrection. It's just these beautiful, beautiful times. And each one of them is a metaphysical truth. So we're not going to be looking at them even as historical events. We're going to be looking at them as metaphysical truths. How is this my truth? So even if you think about the story of Mother Mary losing Jesus for 3 days when they were going back and forth to Jerusalem, and then going back to Jerusalem and finding him in the temple and having these discourses with the rabbis, how is that a story about you? How is that a story about your inner Christ? How is that a story about you fulfilling your path and your dreams? How is that the way of joy? How is it the way of joy? But, the path of miracles is the path of joy. And that's the thing that I've been really learning. I've been listening to what Mother Mary's been sharing to me, and she's been saying to me, the path of miracles is the path of joy. How important it is for all of us to say yes to our joy, which means we have to say no to our suffering or our struggle. It's not really suffering, it's a struggle. We say no to struggle and we say yes to joy. And boom, like that, your life can change. That's what happened to Mother Mary. She said yes to Archangel Gabriel, boom. Her life changed right in that moment. It didn't take her it happened right then and there. It's powerful. That's how powerful it is. Now, one of the things that I'm going to be doing, and I decided rather than teach this as a class where, it would be this whole other separate thing, I'm going to be presenting this within the Magnify Your Miracles membership, which means every month you're going to have a chance to experience, not just to think about it, but to experience each one of these 7 initiations. You get to experience it. And so one call a month is going to be that, beginning in October of 2024. And then the second call, also with me, is going to be a chance for me to coach you on how are you doing with implementing it, answer any questions that you have, and also look at what other tools you can use. Maybe we're going to learn to meditate. Maybe we're going to learn to do some prayers. We're going to do some different things depending upon the initiation for that month. So 7 initiations beginning in October. Now, here's the thing. This isn't just any October. We're going to be meeting on October 2nd, which guess what? That is the day of the solar eclipse. So that energy getting magnified. And guess what else is happening? That is also the day, the feast day of the Holy Guardian Angels. What's getting magnified? The energy of the angels in your life. So isn't it interesting? This is where I love this stuff. It fascinates me. Isn't it interesting? Mother Mary's guiding me and saying, I want you to offer these 7 initiations to people in your membership. And I want to start on this day. And I look up the day and I'm like, okay, it's an eclipse day and it's the feast day of the Holy Guardian Angels. And it's the initiation having to do with saying yes to your angel. You can't make this up, right? You can't make this up. This is really, really powerful. Now, normally, normally I would be having to charge a class fee for this, which at least several $100s, if not more, especially over the course of 7 months. And you get access to me for coaching. You can do it just for being a member. People that are members are already in it. And the membership is really, really reasonable right now. So if you want to join me, you can go to francisfaden.com/membership and you can join us for this powerful time over the next 7 months of experiencing an initiation every month in a community of like-minded people that are going to be supporting you in your spiritual growth and your awakening. I'm so excited about following this path, but I encourage you, even if you can't join the membership, I encourage you to take a look at what path can you follow? Who has walked down a path that you resonate with, that you can follow? It's one of the most powerful things that you can do is walk a path that has been walked by a fully awake master of some kind, a fully embodied priestess of some kind. Really let yourself walk that path, whatever way that works for you. If you want to join us, I'd love to have you join us and have this camaraderie of we're all walking this path together and we're following this very joyful path so that 7 months from now, it will be April, it'll be spring of 2025, and you will have had 7 initiations on the path of joy. So the path of miracles is the path of joy. They're one and the same. And that's how we begin to really magnify our miracles, is really being in that energy consistently. So every month, you're going to be in that energy. So this is the energy that's starting to really bubble up right now. This is the energy that's starting to really bubble up right now. I pay close attention every year to the eclipses to look to see what are the messages of the eclipse. We just had the eclipse yesterday. That was the full moon eclipse. That was a healing energy with Saint Hildegard of Bingen, who is also visionary, mystic, another path that you could follow all the way to the end, who's really, really powerful. And that's the first eclipse, and the second one happening on the energy of the guardian angels. So the universe is giving us very powerful messages and so much encouragement for you to say yes to your soul, to say yes to Archangel Gabriel within you, to say yes to your creativity, to say yes to your dream, whatever that might be. So I would love to know, are you going to say yes? You can leave me a comment and let me know. And I would love to have you join us, francisfaden.com/membership, if you want to join us and you want to be blessed in this really, really powerful way. Thank you so much, my friend. And remember, your miracle is already here. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.